Hey guys, welcome back to the Klub. Today we got a new series that I'm starting called Comic News. Until I can think of a better name, that's what it's gonna be. And what we will be doing here is discussing all things comic related. It's mostly going to deal with movies and TV shows generated by comic books. So it's not just going to be like superhero stuff because as we all know, comic books aren't just all about superheroes. Like The Walking Dead is a comic book. So if there's big news about the show, or they're making movies now for The Walking Dead, that's comic book related. So I'll be covering that too. It's everything comic book related. And today we got some good stuff for you guys, all right? We got Gotham. It shows the first look of Bruce's Batman in the new series finale poster. Looks beautiful. Avengers Endgame is predicted to make the big bucks opening weekend. And the Joaquin Phoenix, the Joker movie is confirmed to be an origin story for the Joker, which was kind of obvious from the beginning, but hey, it's officially confirmed now, so we're going to cover it. So let's get her going here. First things first, Gotham and Batman. Right here or there, wherever I decided editing, is the picture they posted online. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you, even though I'm sad this show is ending after only 5 years, I'm actually really hyped to actually see this on the show. I've had to wait 5 years for it. Now, I can't tell you how much, I can't tell you much about it because it's looking at the back of the mask. But just from this image, I get like Christian Bale Batsuit vibes from it, just because I guess the way it's shaped. I don't really know. Maybe it's the ears. 'Cause like Ben Affleck's bat ears were small, but these ears, they're like the Christian Bale suit. But it's whatever it is. It's just giving me those Christian Bale vibes. But anyways, I like it, and I honestly cannot wait to see this on the show. They've really come a long way with building this up to this point. I do wish they could have gone longer than 5 seasons because there could have been a lot more story to tell. And you can tell that with the way this season is, you can tell that there was a lot more story to tell with the way that this season is going, season 5. They're really cramming a lot into it. But despite all that cramming and trying to get all the story told, it's still so good. David Mazouz, he's doing a real good job of portraying this version of Bruce Wayne and future Batman in about 2 episodes. Man, and maybe someday, who knows, he'll be able to play Bruce Wayne / Batman on the big movie screen someday. That'd be pretty good for him. But yeah, so and next up we got the Avengers Endgame, which comes out in about like 3 weeks now, I guess. It's projected to make a load of cash opening weekends. So it comes out April 26th. So go make this projection true and go see it. The MCU is the biggest movie universe out there, and probably has the most invested fans. Even Brie Larson, being completely evil, couldn't turn people away. But yeah, anyways, Endgame is portrayed to make $840 million at the box office opening weekend. $840 million. I can't even count that high. Yeah, that puts it at a new record for the MCU's biggest moneymaker, putting it ahead of Infinity War by $200 million. It's a $200 million difference between Infinity War and Endgame. That's a Marvel / Disney is they're getting a lot of cash money for that. So that's pretty good on them for making all these great movies that we all enjoy so much. And now that, but I just got to say one thing here. Now that the Fox and Disney deal is done and it's all good, if Deadpool doesn't make an appearance at all in Avengers Endgame, like not even in a post-credit scene, like if he's not in a post-credit scene somewhere, I'm going to be very, very disappointed because I want to see that Spidey and Deadpool interaction. It's a classic. They're like a PB&J sandwich when they're together. It's very delightful. And last news here today that we got, another one like the Avengers Endgame that anyone could have predicted. The Joker is now confirmed to be an official origin story of the Joker. Anybody could have predicted that. I thought it was obvious from the beginning that it was going to be an origin movie. But apparently, some people did not know that, I guess. From the leaked scenes that have been shown on the internet, it looks like it might be something of like his origin story from Batman the Killing Joke, kind of. Which, if you haven't seen The Killing Joke, it's an amazing animated film that I would highly, highly recommend watching. It's absolutely amazing. The DC animated movies are the best. Killing Joke is up there. Whew. But anyways, gotta get back on track here. So in The Killing Joke, my boy, the Joker, is a failing comedian, which we can see in the leaked scenes that have been leaked. At least that's what I get out of the scene. I'll show you guys the scene here. So I'm expecting the rest of it to be like The Killing Joke, where he gets involved with the Red Hood gang and all that. And in comes Batman, and bada bing, bada boom. The Joker, before he becomes Joker, falls into a vat of chemicals. That's like a classic Joker origin right there. He's always fallen into a vat of chemicals. And if all of that happens, if all of this happens that I just said, this is your official spoiler alert. But it is 2019, so I very well could be wrong about everything I've just said. So take this with a grain of salt. You'll just have to go see the movie on October 4th of this year, 2019, to find out if I'm right or wrong about my my theory about it being like Batman the Killing Joke's origin story. So, yeah, I'll play that clip for you.
Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. But mother will catch you, cradle and all.
Think that it's going to be like Batman the Killing Joke, like the way he is walking out of there. Failing comedian. There's a clown. I think it's going to be like that. He's getting chastised by his boss. You can't hear any sounds. But yeah, that's what makes me think that it's gonna be like The Killing Joke. that scene right there, where he's walking out of a building on Amusement Mile, and then it looks like he's getting chastised by his clown boss. So it's just my theory on it. And I ain't no film theorist, but I'm about 95% sure he's gonna be a failing comedian. He's gonna get involved with the Red Hood gang, and then he's gonna fall into a vat of chemicals. That's my theory on it. That's what I think is gonna happen. Again, you'll have to go see the movie on October 4th to find out if I'm right or not. And that's all the news I have for this week. Check back here next week for your weekly Kenny being a huge nerd. And like and subscribe and all that other good stuff. And also comment down below a good name for this if you want me to change it to something else. I don't know how I feel about comic news. I can change it. It's too easy. But hey, comic news is also kind of bland. But again, it's 2019, so maybe bland is good. I'll catch you next week with another comic news video. Peace.